I've got in the studio the one and only, the Titans man, the man who's been making waves, you know, ever since he came out of the house, doing his own bit to make sure that he makes his life happen. Very young at heart, but he's doing some incredible works out there. But for those of you out there on social media, you may have known already who we're talking to. Kanaga Jr. is in here from the Big Brother Titans. What's up?
Hi, what's good? What's happening?
Man, are you okay?
I'm all right, man.
You look way taller than we saw on TV, man.
You know,
Man, you're like, what, 6 what?
6'3".
My goodness.
Yeah.
I ain't taking any picture with you.
I'd say it.
But man, congratulations to you,
so
man.
much. Thank you so much.
And good stuff you've been doing. I mean, I envy you right now. You came out, you got fans giving you bands, you got Tsatsii to also keep as well. Man, you can only be grateful. How's that?
You know, it just feels so great. You go into a space, and you come out as a different person. Different person in the sense that you're now a public figure where people will look up to you, and you just have to, you know, be an inspiration to those people who look up to you. I mean, your life has changed. The things that you would do on a regular day, you have to watch and make sure you're moving in the right path. It's just been an amazing ride, and I'm so grateful for everyone that's been rocking with me, man.
Of all the things you were doing before you got into the house, which of them, obviously you knew your life was going to change when you come out of the house. Which of them were you worried about that when you come out, you can't do them anymore?
Just the fact that, you know, I would usually just walk down the street to get some street food. But now, you can't try that. Yeah, so.
Did you sometimes feel something has been taken away from you? Bothers you?
Yeah, I think that's just basically privacy. But at the end of the day, it's what I signed up for. So we just have to live the life.
Getting into the house, did you see yourself, if nothing at all, getting into a first runner app? Or you saw that this was tight, and so whatever it is, the man just come out quick?
Before the house, I just said 2 weeks is enough for me to go sell myself.
That was the thinking, right?
Yeah, that was just the initial thought. But I got to the house and we got through the 4th week, the 5th week, and the 6th week. I'm like, okay.
It feels good to stay.
It feels good to stay. Might as well just end the game.
You know?
And you know, I got through those stages and freshen her up, and we're grateful. We're grateful.
But first runner up, yes, it's cool. Yeah. But did you see yourself at the top, winning?
So the thing is, you're inside, you have zero ideas about what's happening on the outside. So I was literally clueless. I was just inside hoping and staying positive, basically. Basically.
One other thing that happened to you was when you got injured. And for me, at the point, I felt like it was going to slow you because really, you going out, getting treated, coming back again, looks more or less like there's a vacuum you need to come back and fill real quick. You know, did it worry you that much?
Yeah, it actually did, because I didn't see myself as someone who is competitive before the house. I mean, I attempt competitions, right? But then it got to a point where I noticed whenever it's the arena games or whenever it's something that involves us winning, I'm just too focused in the game. You get me? So when I got the injury, I was like, no way. This is definitely going to be a restriction from
doing so many other things.
Yeah. So I was scared, but I just kept on moving, and then we're paired in the house at the time.
Yeah.
So I had a very, very awesome partner at the time during the game. And, you know, that was more like a support system that was like, oh, we got this.
So you really felt it from that angle, that the partner complimenting was something good for you?
I did feel it from that angle. But now we're good.
Now we're good. Let's talk about relationships. And I want to talk about your relationship with Marvin. I mean, how is it now after the house?
Man, I'm good. Marvin is good. And everything that happened in the house has happened in the house, and we've moved past that. So.
Okay, no personal, no whatever it is. You guys, do you guys even talk? Do you check on each other once in a while?
From time to time we say hi, and basically that's it. Yeah.
How is Tsatsii? She reassured you a couple of times when you were in there that, you know, this is something you guys can you can give it a try. You can look at it from different angles. How's it go when you have a very good relationship?
I and Tsatsii, we're in a good place, and we're friends, and everything is just going so well. You know, no bad bloods, and we're grateful for life, basically. Yeah.
So you've moved on from just being attached or whatever it is, based on what
you also. Right now, we're just friends, and that's what it is. Yeah.
And she's cool. She's visited or anything.
Yeah, she came to Nigeria. Had a great time in Nigeria. It was just amazing to see, you know, housemates coming to Nigeria, to feel what Nigeria, to see what Nigeria looks like, and you know, just get a bit of fresh air of Nigeria. And it was just great having South Africans come back to Nigeria. Yeah.
Culturally, how did that impact you? I mean, in the mix of all of that, culture, language, barriers, and all that.
I actually got to know South African food because we're in the house. We stayed for how many days? We stayed for days. So there would be no way you would not try out the South African dishes. And it was just great to see that there are South Africans in the house who knew how to cook. And there were also Nigerians in the house who knew how to cook. So there are days where Nigerians would make something for us to eat, and then South Africans would make food for us to eat. So I got to learn how to eat South African foods, and the language, the music. It was just a very great impact. Trust me.
Did you see getting a good blend? You know, getting in there. That's if you've never been in South Africa before.
That's actually my first time. That was actually my first time in South Africa. Before the show, I was just pretty much eager to know how it's going to be. Is it going to be a Nigeria versus South Africa? But understanding the whole idea about the show, it's basically, you know, trying to bring two countries together and making us understand that regardless of skin color, nationality, we're actually one Africa. And it just feels so good to see that the experiment went out so well. So yeah.
Going in there, was there any game plan? Did it work for you? Did it not work for you?
The initial one was just to, just to be, chilled everywhere. But I got into the house and like, nah, this
it looks different from what I was thinking.
This is not going to work. And I just had to stick to my original self, and that worked out for me. So yeah.
Who's that cool person that you still feel like, okay, this guy was there, and even after the house, we still have that, and I think I need to run along with this guy throughout?
I have Yemi, I have Black Boy, I have Josie J, those guys.
You seem to like the guys. What happened to the women?
Those are my brothers for life, so yeah.
And when it comes to the ladies, you have anyone in particular, apart from, obviously?
Blue Ava, Yvonne. Pretty much everyone, because for me, I feel like I'm that, there's nothing to hold on to, like no grudges, nothing. I just live free, do good. So pretty much for my own ends, I'm very much cool with, the housemates. If you start to listen the name now, you might skip someone's name. So yeah, I love each and every one of them, and I'm hoping for everyone to do good in life and succeed. That's it.
When you come out of competitions like this, there's the pressure to succeed at all costs. How does it feel for you?
So I say this: there's a pressure, right? But then you pressure yourself when you try to live a life that's far from who you are as a person. So that's where the pressure comes on you, because you're trying to impress people with things that you're not. So for me, I would basically say there's been no pressure for me, because I've been moving at my own pace.
Okay.
I give you what I want you to see. I tell you what I want you to hear, and it's a thing where it's not about, you have to do this certain thing so that the crowd will love this certain thing. No, you have to live your life first, because at the end of the day, you put yourself first, and every other person would align, every other person would follow. And those who actually genuinely like you, love you for who you are, will stick to you, stick with you forever. So yeah, there's definitely a pressure, because a lot of people have expectations from you.
Yeah.
But you are in control of yourself. So you should handle it yourself.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, so let's talk about this. Almost every one of you is coming to Ghana. I mean, we've seen most of the Big Brother guys all coming to Ghana right now. Of course, he actually is in town at the moment, you know, and all of that. What's here? What do you guys? What do you guys see? We don't see.
Yeah,
I know.
Come on. You know, just try to get that South African blood too, because I mean, we're Africans. We're one nation. Coming to feel how the South African, how the Ghanaian food is, you know, the language, and it's just been an amazing experience.
Oh, it was that issue, Kasan also.
Aye. No, I've not gotten there.
You don't gotten there,
I've not gotten there yet.
So what's the least one that you've heard? Aquaba, obviously.
Aquaba.
And then you say me that, you move on with that.
Yeah,
what to say?
Well, yeah, for more to say.
Kilo day, kilo shelle.
It's in the house.
Dada Nuwa.
Yeah.
You know what? Oh, look at you.
Hey, come on. That's great.
Anyway, but we'll make sure we don't donate you before you also leave here. You know,
you guys should.
Nice one. Have you eaten any of our food yet?
I mean,
you just got to town a couple of days.
Yeah, right? A couple of days, but amazing. First day I came into Ghana, I had wache, so
top.
That was top notch. I just put in my shito.
You know what I mean? All right, you're not going anywhere. We're just gonna keep you here in Ghana for a couple of days, right?
Yeah. Because Nigerians are already planning to come get me already.
Oh, is it? Okay, so we're blocking all the borders.
Yeah, let's block the borders.
Anyway, but before we go though, our time is up. But before we go though, what would you want to tell your fans out there, your friends out there, those supported, and any other thing you're doing in town that they can also be part of?
Okay, basically in town to, you know, link up with people, make great connections. You know, we see where business can take us to.
Absolutely.
And trying to also come to Ghana and let Ghana understand that, I have a brand going on. As you can see, this is mine, the Kanaga Junior TKJ. Seeing how we can also bring the market to Ghana, and here my fans in Ghana can also, you know, get stuff from the Kanaga Junior brand. I just want to say to my fans and everyone who's just been in support of my journey that I am super, super grateful, because, you know, you go into a place and you come out and then everything changes and you see that people will just root for you. Because you wake up, I can literally wake up and the next message I'm seeing is, oh my God, you inspire me so much. And then you keep wondering, what's that one thing you do that inspires people? And I don't just get this from, you know, people of my own generation. I get this from people who are way, way older than myself. And then I inspired them. So it gives me that drive to just keep doing what I'm doing and just be myself. To anyone out there, if you have a dream, chase it. A lot of people would have different narratives about you. A lot of people would try to talk you down. But I tell myself this thing, trolls are actually fans in disguise. And that's the way I see it. So let's just keep being our original self. Just keep doing you. And hey, keep going.
Nice one. All right, so I'm taking that cap though. If you don't have a different one, then you may just have to start.
I got you.
You got me right.
Say less.
All right, so that's what it is, man. But thanks a lot for coming through, man.
Thank you so much for having me.
We appreciate you. Enjoy Ghana.
Thank you so much.
You know, and definitely we're looking out for greater stuff from you. We're always going to be here at home. Anytime you're in town, just pop in and let's have a good time together.
Thank you so much for having
awesome.
me.
All right, so that's the one and only Kanaga Jr. coming through this morning. And please go out there, support him. Go to his social media page. Make sure you talk to people about it. You know, it's an African thing. Let's make it happen. And that's our morning show for this morning. God be with you. And thanks a lot for tuning in. As always, we're back tomorrow at 6 a.m. Myself, Rosalind, of course, the Sidua, the Golden Girl. Thanks for watching.